Good morning, friends. Happy Tuesday morning. And I am happy to be back with you live in the Craft Cave in Markham, Ontario, Canada. Welcome to everyone joining, whether you're joining me live or whether you're watching the replay. You are more than welcome to comment and say hello because I love to connect with you. My name is Genevieve Coe. I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Markham, Ontario, Canada. I've been a demonstrator for over 15 years. This fall will be 16 years. So it's crazy. So all year long this year, I've been trying to just do special pop-up little things to celebrate my 15th anniversary. I think some of you have enjoyed some of the special things that have happened, whether it's handing out special anniversary cookies at a class or a little gift at a class or special things that happen. So it's been great to celebrate all year long with you. Oh, good morning. It's exciting to have you here live. So I am back. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to have a little bit of jet laggy feeling because for those of you that don't know, I have been in Europe for the past 2 weeks. I know it's crazy after we've gone through what we've gone through. The previous few years, it almost seemed impossible to be able to go on a kind of trip on the other side of the world. Like it was planned and it actually happened, like whoosh, mind blowing for me. So, oh, good morning. Yes. So, what can I tell you about it? I thought today would be a little recap. Normally, my routine is that each month, and I'm just explaining for those of you that are newer and maybe don't know my little routine, but I use these Tuesday morning 9 a.m. Eastern videos each week as a way to share what's coming up in my Stampin' for Fun business, what classes I have coming up, give you little sneak peeks. But as well, I usually pick a product and focus on it all month long so that you can get inspiration, so you can see how to use the product, so you can see how to use one product in multiple different ways. So for the month of May, I had focused on the Share a Milkshake bundle, which is a super cute stamp set, and there's coordinating dies. Actually, I shouldn't call it a bundle because you can't buy it together, but you can buy the stamp set, you can buy the dies. So all month in May, I was showing that. And I forgot that there were 5 months in May. So I only had designed five Tuesdays in May. So I had only designed 4 projects, but it actually works out perfectly. We're still in May. So I thought it's perfect because I just got back from the Stampin' Up incentive trip, which for those of you who don't know, and I'm required to let you know that it's an incentive trip that is earned based on kind of my hardworking efforts and also support from my team. And as well, only less than 1% of demonstrators earn this trip. So it's not something that automatically happens when you become a demonstrator. It's something that can be earned, and it is possible. I never thought it was possible for me, but it just shows when you're passionate about something and you love the community and you love sharing, you never know what can happen. But Stampin' Up does require that I share that with you just so that there's no misrepresentation, that nobody thinks that you can just become a demonstrator and then get an all expense paid trip for 2 to an exotic destination. But I thought it would be super fun today to share with you a little bit about my trip, the beautiful crafting inspiration, we call them swaps, that I received, and answer any questions you have and just connect with you. I love to use these times to connect as well. So go ahead, comment in the description, and I'll tell you some news that's going on, and then we'll dive into some swap cards. They're actually not even cards. I'm going to show you some awesome 3D projects. And then what I'm planning to do is see if I can just do some spontaneous stamping. I don't do spontaneous stamping very often on video because you never know what might happen if I didn't pre-plan the project. But anyway, you guys may have the excitement of that today. We'll see how our time goes. So welcome, welcome. Keep commenting, keep saying hello. And just a reminder of my specials that are going on. So I do like to offer specials occasionally. It's my way of saying thank you for choosing me as your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Thank you for allowing me to support you in your creative journey. And so the specials going on right now are my usual monthly special. This is like an ongoing special that I offer all the time. If you choose to shop on my online store, so my online store can easily be found by going to linktree/Stampin' for Fun, linktr.ee/Stampin' for Fun. And you can go there. Anybody who, and then there's like a link that takes you to my online store. Anybody who shops on my online store and places an order that's a minimum of $60, then you will receive, and you have to make sure to use the host code for the month. You will receive a free class in the mail from me. And it's usually 4 pre-cut card kits, and they will be the cards that I'll showcase in the following month. So if you choose to shop, maybe some of you already have in the month of May, and you order $60 or more, and you shopped in my online store and used the host code, then in June, I will be sending you make and take packets of 4 cards, and they'll be the 4 cards that I'll be showcasing in June. So you can go back and watch the videos, or you can join me live and stamp along with me. So I'll already give you a disclaimer, since I literally just got back on Sunday after 2 weeks in Europe. The packets, usually I mail them out kind of the first week of the new month. They might come close. They might get mailed out closer to the second week. Just with everything going on, but I promise you they will come. Okay, so, and if they don't, I blame it on Canada Post, and you can reach out to me and I'll send another one out to you, but that doesn't happen very often. Because usually Canada Post does an amazing job. So that is the ongoing special going on all the time. So you don't want to miss a month of my make and take packets. So it's great if you order every month. What else can I tell you? But I have a special that is ending tomorrow, May the 31st, and I'm calling it my, I don't know, I'm calling it my New Colors for Norway special. And so if you're on my email newsletter list, you'll have seen my email about this. And those of you who already know what the special is, go ahead and type it in the comments so other can read. But basically, while I was away in Norway, and I was just so grateful to be able to go on the incentive trip, and I knew I wouldn't be in my craft room kind of able to communicate with you guys as often as usual, I thought, why not have like a little New Colors for Norway special? Because if you've been watching in May, all my Share a Milkshake cards used some new colors. And I want to get these new colors into your hands. I will send you a half sheet of cardstock of every new color, or new/returning color that has joined the color families. So let me see whether I have, okay. So here's an example. So what I'll do, I will cut these in half, and you'll get card bases, and you'll get 1 sheet of every new color. So if you remember last week, we used Lemon Lolly on the card, and Lemon Lime Twist has come back. And so you'll get a half sheet of each of these new colors. Like, look at this beautiful Bubble Bath, my new favorite pink. The lighting's not the best. And Afternoon Azure. It's a very nice blue color. So, I mean, I could go on and on, but you will get half a sheet of each of these colors so that you can see them for real. And so that special ends tomorrow. All you have to do is message me your order or shop online. Your order just has to be a minimum of $60. I think this is the new pecan pie. And it's just my way of saying thank you for being part of my stamping journey. And that's Misty Moonlight. And so there's so many more colors. I want to get them into your hands. So it's a way of getting them into your hands without breaking the bank so that you can check them out. And all you have to do, it's my gift to you, absolutely free, if you place an order, a minimum $60 before the end of the month tomorrow. And some of you may be asking, wait, can I combine the offers? Can I get the free class in the mail and get the new colors for Norway special? Yes, you can. And those of you who are collecting loyalty points, anybody can be collecting loyalty points. You can also note that on your loyalty customer card as well. So if you want to know more about my loyalty card program, all you have to do is go to my blog. So all my important links can be found at the Linktree link. And you can go to my blog and there will be a tab on my blog that tells you about my loyalty program. So anyone is welcome to enjoy that. Okay, so this is the last chance to take advantage of the new colors for Norway special. And it is the end of the month, so it's your last chance to get the free class in the mail for June. And I guess those are the shopping specials right now. So why don't we take a little moment to pause and I will show you some of the gifts that I got when I was in Norway. Why don't I show you that first? Sorry, I'm trying to put my paper back in the packaging, but that may be a lost cause. Oh, no, I got it. Okay. How are you all doing? Okay, so let's take a little pause. I have so many things to share with you, but I'll break it up by showing you some things. So okay. So one of the special things of the incentive trip is the gifts. What stamps am I using in June? So you know what? In June, I'm actually going to try to focus on a die set. Originally, I was going to focus on that new cool core cardstock, but I am changing it up and I think I'm going to try, because there is a die set that I think is like easily overlooked in the catalog. So I won't be focusing on a stamp set. I'll probably just use generic flowers and words and stuff like that. So any of you who have stamps at home will be able to follow along, no problem. But I really want to showcase these new dies called the Nested Essentials and different ways you can use the Nested Essentials. Okay, so hopefully that answers your question. So back to my show and tell. Some of the fun of the incentive trip is not only that Stampin' Up! Gifts us with an all-expense paid trip for two, but they also gift us with gifts. It's like, I don't know, it makes you kind of feel like a princess. And it just makes you feel extra special. And I love how the gifts are usually themed and unique to trip achievers. So we got this beautiful box, and I'm not going to show everything to you. If you saw my blog, you'll see that we got this beautiful wool Norwegian sweater, and but I want to show you one of the other gifts that is super awesome, and I'm sure the camera isn't really going to show it, but this is like a carved rolling pin. Look at that intricate detail in that. Like, this is a handcrafted work of art, and of course there's Stampin' Up! On there. So this is like, what an amazing souvenir of Norway. An amazing souvenir of sort of my accomplishment as a demonstrator, and such a unique gift that, like, for those of you who bake, I mean, I don't really bake, so really this is just going to be a showpiece in my house because I'd be afraid to use it. But like, if you did like a pie crust with it, I don't know if you could do like cookies. So anyway, I just wanted to show you that because that is such an exceptional gift, but really gives you an idea of how Stampin' Up! Really tries to make us feel extra special and helps us to, I don't know, it's just such an amazing company that really recognizes demonstrators and supports us in our journey. And it's just like such a people-oriented company. So I just wanted to give you a taste of some of the pillow gifts we received. And in the box, we also got a card, of course. So I thought I would show you the recognition card that we all achievers got one. And I kind of love it how they themed the card with the box that we got. And Yeah, I didn't, we got socks and just a little note inside. So, and look at how simple this card design is. It's simple yet classy, and I was so happy to get it. Just reminds us, I think I never get tired of receiving a handmade card. So, if you haven't crafted lately, get your stuff out, make a card, send it to bless someone else. You never know what a difference it's going to make in someone's life. Okay, and then when you're on the trip, what happens? There's like this hospitality room full of candy. Actually, I'm still carrying around some of the candy. I'm not going to show you my candy, but there's like little treat bags and you can fill it up with candy. And it's so fun to eat the candy, visit with other demonstrators in the room, visit with leadership team people from the company. And there's like this prize wheel we spin every day. So I don't have all my prizes, but this is just one of them. It's like a tea towel, a logo tea towel. So the whole theme of the prizes this week was logo merchandise, logo stuff. So I got like a phone holder thing, two different types of phone holders. I got this tea towel. I got like a sticker. It was really cool just to spin the prize wheel every day. Because who doesn't love prizes, right? Okay, so those are a few of our gifts. Let me show you now this whole bag here. So I chose to participate in swapping on the trip, and you don't have to. It's not obligatory, but I wanted to. So a huge shout out to my Team Stick girls who helped me get my swaps done on time. I actually left early for the incentive trip, and I worked in Paris for a week with a girlfriend, and Kevin, my husband, came and joined me after. So the Team Stick girls, you know who you are, amazing, helped me with my swap cards, dropped them off to Kevin, and he carried them in a suitcase for the trip. So thank you, good to be home. So I thought I'd show, so there were like two categories, cards and 3D items. So let me show you some of the 3D items that I got. Okay, so I didn't actually go through it on the trip. I was so busy talking to everyone. So this is going to be like Christmas morning for me, taking some of these out and looking at them. And I hope you'll ooh and ah with me. And this is a perfect time for me to tell you that I can't wait to get back to sharing techniques with you. I know that I used to run a technique club, and since I started working full time, I haven't been able to do my regular club. So I am starting a new membership club. Which will allow you access to an exclusive Facebook group where you will see video tutorials of fancy techniques, and there'll be special contests or special inspiration just for that group. So it's my new Stampin' for Fun membership. If you want to learn more about it, make sure you go to that Linktree/Stampin' for Fun and click the link to learn more about membership, because founding members will get a forever 20% off coupon once a year. Okay, so it's for one order once a year. As long as you stay a Stampin' for Fun member, you can use this coupon, virtual coupon, once a year, and to give you 20% off one order once a year. Okay, so that is only for the founding members. So you need to become a Stampin' for Fun member before or by June the 1st. So there's only 2 days left to be a founding member. Several of you have already joined, and you may be asking, how do I become a Stampin' for Fun member? How do I get access to this exclusive group? And I first want to tell you, the reason why I came up with this idea is because I've heard from so many of you, I have so much stuff, I don't know how to use it. I want to use the things I already own. I need to be inspired. I have trouble creating when it's not at your class. And so this is going to solve those problems, because every month you are going to get inspiration, a video tutorial on a new project, and you take out the supplies you have at home. You know, if I'm using DSP, you might not have the same DSP, but you can craft along with the DSP you have. and create with me. Also, every month in this group, I will be doing an unboxing of the paper pumpkin kit and having a craft along time so that you can do your kits as well and craft along with me. Okay, so it's really meant to solve that difficulty of not knowing what to craft, not feeling inspired to craft, not knowing how to use the products you already have, because I will show you every month in this exclusive Facebook group. So how do you become a member? Go ahead, ask me. How do you become a member? So how you become a member is there's only two ways to enter membership in this exclusive group. One way is to be a monthly Paper Pumpkin subscriber. Okay, so becoming a monthly Paper Pumpkin subscriber is easy. If you don't know what Paper Pumpkin is, let me grab a kit and show you. Here is one right here. This is the kit that just arrived at my door. So if you haven't received yours, close your eyes. Don't look if you'd like to be surprised. But Paper Pumpkin kits are the perfect way to craft without stress, without buying $2,000 worth of supplies. It's literally a monthly subscription. Just make sure to choose me as your demonstrator. And once you do, you will be part of my Stampin' for Fun Club membership. You'll be receiving the Paper Pumpkin every month from Stampin' Up, but you'll get the additional perk of being part of my exclusive group where I will do an unboxing each month in the group. I will use the kit. I will create with the kit, and you can create along with me on whatever time works for you, because everything will be saved in the exclusive Facebook group. Is this making sense? And so with the pieces inside, I'll craft, you'll see how I create. We'll follow the instructions, the examples. So that is one way to become a member, is to simply become a monthly Paper Pumpkin subscriber and choosing me as your demonstrator. Okay. If you're already a Paper Pumpkin subscriber and maybe your demonstrator isn't a demonstrator anymore, or you used to be a demonstrator, so but you're not anymore, you can call Stampin' Up and make sure to have your Paper Pumpkin subscription linked to me as your demonstrator, and then you're automatically part of the membership. The other way to be part of my membership is to just subscribe for my happy box. And so instead of getting the Paper Pumpkin box, you'll get a envelope of consumables from me, just a sampling of different things from the catalog that I will mail to you. And you can use them to supplement the things you already have and to create the projects that I will be doing the video tutorials for in the exclusive group. And so that is $35 a month. And the link to register is well, I think there's a form to fill out, and then I'll contact you to send you the link to register. Okay, so that is how it works. Some of you have let me know that you want to become a member, and I haven't sent you the link yet. It's because I was away and it was hard to send the link on my phone. But I'll be following up, because June 1st is the last day to get in for the founding member, founding startup. You know, we're like a startup group, and we'll be starting up together. Okay, so anyway, I got distracted, because all of that to say that I am going to be showing some fun things. Our first project in June will be the very special accordion folder. Let me see whether I can. There we go. Okay. So this will be our first project for June. So you want to be a founding member so that you get the video tutorial on how to create this really extra special treat packet, and so that you don't miss your happy mail of the month if you choose that option, or your Paper Pumpkin. Okay, so that is that. But speaking of fancy 3D things, let's look at some of the 3D projects that I got as a swap. Look at this. This is from a German, I believe. It got a little squashed in my luggage on the way home. I'm so sorry to report, but it's still a really cool. So it's a treat box. See, it opens here, except it got squashed in my luggage on the way home. But let's see whether I can pull it out there. Okay, and so you can fill it with treats, and it's using the new Zany Zoo suite. Yeah. Okay, and it's got like its own little holder. Isn't that fun? Oh my goodness. Okay, these 3D projects are super awesome. So this is like a wall decor or a fun decoration. This one is from Sarah, Creating with Sarah. Thanks for your slot there, Sarah. So she must have purchased these little, because Stampin' Up! Doesn't sell this kind of huge bottle cap, but she decorated it inside with all lovely Stampin' Up! Product there. What do you guys think? Tell me in the comments what you think of these 3D projects. Okay, let's look at this one. Oh, this is like a mini purse. Look at that. Let's see whether I can pull it out to show you. And it's using one of the new in colors, boho blue. Okay, and so look at, it's got like a cute little opening. Oh my goodness, look at how cute that is. With a little favor inside. What is, this is like a lip balm, I think. But you could put other little treats inside. Okay, so you may see some of these great projects and learn how to make them in our new membership group, because I'm definitely going to be saving these projects because they are inspiring me as well. Okay, maybe I don't need to put that back in for you. Okay, well, we'll just keep going along. What else do we have here? Oh, someone made a cute little scissor charm. Look at this. Who made this? Dana Sullivan. So she, oh, I can't remember what this is called, but anyway, she made this using the Playing in the Rain. Sorry, I don't know if you can see it. It's using the Playing in the Rain stamp set. Okay, that's really hard to see on the camera. This is like Christmas morning, opening up all these fun 3D items. This is from someone named Brenda. And she's using the new dies that come with the Countryside Inn. And let's see, if we open up the ribbon, do we have a surprise inside? We do. Oh, they're adhesive toe warmers. Oh my gosh, I have never heard of that. Okay, how fun. Okay, but you could put tea bag inside, anything like that. Oh, that's really neat. Okay. Another boho blue project. If you haven't gotten the new in colors, that's something you could purchase to get your free class in the mail from me. Okay, and I'll show you one more, and then why don't we do some spontaneous stamping? Some of these I know are 3D items, but they didn't assemble it. Oh, look at this one's kind of fun. This is from Kathy Clark. It's like a little treat box inside. Of course, I'm dying to open and see what it is. Isn't that neat? Okay. Okay, one more. And then let's do some spontaneous stamping. I want to show you something. Okay, two more. There's two things I wanted to show you. There's this one, which I think is really fun. And you can probably tell it's not super hard to make, but it showcases the new in colors. So for those of you that haven't taken advantage of the new in colors yet, you may have wondered how they work together, what it looks like. But there's our boho blue, pebbled path. Oh, what's this one called? Oh, wild wheat. And then moody mauve and copper clay. Okay, but it's just like little cello treat bag with a topper and just dressing it up with the In Color Designer Series paper. And is there something else I want to show you? This one's really easy. It's just like a little lollipop holder. Isn't that fun? Thank you, Jarmila. Okay, so there we go. So hopefully you are inspired by some of those 3D projects and you're excited about learning new techniques and learning new projects as part of my new club membership. You can find out more just by going to Linktree. I wrote a blog post about it, so otherwise just message me and let me know, or just tell me in the comments and I can help get you sorted out so that you can be a founding member of my new membership. Okay, let's do some spontaneous stamping. Let's see how it goes. I am going to grab, okay, this is really scary for me, so I'll need your comments to cheer me on. I know I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, but I don't feel like it's easy. It's not always easy for me to create. Sometimes the mojo flows and I can create really easily. Sometimes I'm just a bit stuck. So we'll see how it goes today, because if I end up getting stuck, then we'll just, live with it and just go with the whole casual vibe of my lives. Okay, so I thought I would grab this Let's Go Shopping bundle and play with it. Let me show you where it is. Sorry, let me show you where it is in the catalog, because it is it's called Les Shops. And that's why I thought I'd grab it, because I've just been in Paris and I love the French vibe of it, Les Shops. Like, I don't know if that's a real word, but it's just fun. And look at the awesome samples. Look at the designer series paper that matches. Look at the stamp set with coordinating dies. I don't know. Let's see what we can create with this. Okay. So, if it doesn't go well, you'll just all have fun with me, because I'm sure that you are curious how things are going to go too. Okay, here's the cute designer series paper. First thing I love to do is look at what colors are included in the designer series paper. So it's always written on the back. It's also in the catalog. So it uses Balmy Blue as the blue, which is nice. Does it use boho blue as well? Because it looks kind of boho-y. Let's see. Crumb Cake, Daffodil Delight, Flirty Flamingo, Misty Moonlight. Okay. So you know what? Let me get some Misty Moonlight. Let's start with that. Oh, no. Yes, we can start with that. I was like, I didn't know if I bought a whole pack of Misty Moonlight, but I have some here as part of my assorted pack. So that's another way to kind of play and get assorted packs of things. So let's start with that. Whoa, let's see where this is going to go, guys. Okay. Let's get our trimmer out. And I'm going to cut it. I kind of have an idea, but I don't know. Let's see. We'll cut it at 4 1/4 inches. And then I'm going to score it at 5 1/2. Now remember, the scoring blade is the light colored blade, okay? Because you don't want to use the wrong color. Okay, and so I want to try a bit of a bookbinding technique. So I'm going to put a score line here at the 1 inch away from here. So what's the best way to do that? So I am going to line up the score line with the 1 inch mark on my trimmer. Okay, so that might help. And then I am going to score. Okay, so what that does, can you see there? It kind of creates this little seam. And so this is the bookbinding technique for if you want to make that style of card, which I am spontaneously doing today. Okay, and then what I'll do is maybe I'll take some of the balmy blue, but to me this paper really looks kind of boho bluish. Let's open it up and see what we get. Oh, this spontaneous stamping. Is it causing you anxiety? Tell me in the comments. Okay, so let's open this up a bit. And let's look at the designs in this. Okay, because I was really excited to get this suite. Okay. Let's take out the papers. Oh, I see how it is boho. It's balmy blue. It's just the awnings. I think they're just a little lighter, but oh my gosh, I'm in love with the paper already. Look at that. Okay. Ooh, this does remind me a bit of Paris, because you sit on the terrace and you enjoy. Let's see the back side here. And I'm not going to lie, I did order quite a bit of gelato. Oh, that's kind of fun. Fun design. Oh, these are like mini shops. Let's look at the back side. Oh, this is very nice. Okay, so now you know what it's like when I create. I play and I enjoy and I get really happy and excited. Oh, this is a nice design too. So one side sort of has the shops and the other side sort of has more geometric. Oh, some books. Okay, what are we going to do? So we've got our Misty Moonlight. I am going to, let's put a layer of boho blue. Let's try that. I'm almost afraid to cut this paper, but I think we're going to have to cut it. We are, but we'll come back to you. Let's take the balmy blue. Sorry, I keep saying boho, but I really mean balm. Let's take the balmy blue. We'll put a layer on here. So we'll do one for the binding. Okay. Let's see what happens. So since I scored this at 1 inch, like there's a 1 inch kind of space here, I'm going to cut this at 3/4 inches. And 4 inches. Let's see how that works. Okay. Let's see. This is spontaneous stamping, so I can't promise what's going to happen. And so this portion, I know this whole portion is 5.5. I've taken off 1 inch, so now we're down to 4.5. But I don't want to cover the whole section, so 4.25. Let's try 4.25 by 4. Yes, so that'll create a little border on here. Okay, I'm not going to glue it down yet because that's usually my habit. I just start playing and then we'll see. Oh, I'm glad somebody said they love watching the creative process. I just feel like it makes me slow, but this gives you a real peek into how I play and create. So this card was actually like the idea of it was kind of inspired by something I saw, or a swap card I received. Okay, so let's do that. I really want to use this paper with the beautiful shop. So I'm going to look at the stamp set here and see if any of the dies match the paper. Let's see what happens. Let's open the dies, because lately Stampin' Up has been doing a lot of dies that coordinate with the Designer Series paper, so it might be fun. There's like a little park bench. That's really cute. A lamp post. Let's see. I don't know. This looked like too big. Like, what is this die here? Let's see. I feel like there's got to be something that matches. Let's see what we got. Does this match with anything? I'm turning it the wrong way. Maybe not. Maybe it only matches with the stamp set. But it's like, I don't know. It looks like something should match, but maybe not. Right? Like, what is this? Okay, let's look at the stamp set. Where's the stamp set? Mm-hmm. Right? It's like 2 layers. So there's the house. It's like this. And then you can do the top part of the house here. So that's what it cuts out. But I was just curious whether it would work for any of these images, but maybe not. I really want to use the paper. So I'm going to use the paper. And we're not going to worry about it. We're just going to have to cut with scissors, unless there's something I am totally missing. I probably should have picked a simpler suite to play with if I'm going to do spontaneous stamping, but oh well. Okay, so which one should we use? Like, this feels so lovely to me. All of these feel very lovely. Okay, let's look. Okay, let's just get our scissors and we'll cut. I've heard some people, they like to kind of just sit and watch TV and they cut out the images and then they just have them all ready when it's there. So let's cut this. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this card in time, guys. But let's see what happens. It's really easy to cut these out. Our paper snips are so easy to use. So don't forget, if there's anything that catches your eye, because I always use products from Stampin' Up because they are the best. Okay. I wonder if I can, let's cut this one out. Just make sure to head to my online store, because when you shop with me, I love to reward you with loyalty points or the free class in the mail, just as my way of saying thank you for choosing me as your demonstrator. Oh, big news on the street is that Stampin' Up just announced that a starter kit special is coming. So if your wish list is really long or you've ever thought about becoming a demonstrator, June 1st is your date, my friends, because the starter kit is going on special and it is only $135. You can choose $206 worth of products, anything you want. So it's completely customizable and flexible. Now, the only thing is, if you're getting the starter kit, you can't take advantage of my special shopping offers because it's a Stampin' Up rule. We're not allowed to combine things like that. But it's such an amazing deal, and you get to be part of the amazing Stampin' Up demonstrator community. Okay, so let's see where we're going with this. Genevieve doesn't quite know. Okay, so we've got our cute little, maybe I like this one better. Okay, perfect. That is not enough use of the beautiful paper, but we will have to be okay with that. Okay. I think what I might do is I want to create a bit of a background here. So why don't we emboss the background? I'm going to use the fun Countryside Blossoms embossing folder. Oh, I don't know whether it's actually available. I'm sorry, guys. I could be using something that is out of stock, but it'll come back. It was the same. Look at that nice design there. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so let's see what happens. If I don't like it, I can cut another piece. So you shouldn't be afraid to craft because it's paper. We're not dealing with gold. Just go, cut your paper, play, see what happens. Okay. So this is totally out of my norm. Those of you guys that watch me normally, I'm not showcasing a product of the month because I didn't realize there were 5 Tuesdays in May. But I thought it was a good excuse to play with some new things that I got, a good excuse to show you some of my Norway gifts. Okay. Oh, silly me, I should have embossed the binding portion too. Look. Okay, see, that's looking better already. Okay, maybe I'll put some DSP on this side. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna finish this card up. I didn't even get to the exciting part of the card yet. So hopefully you've now learned about the bookbinding idea. You've seen how I've added some texture. We'll have to make a sentiment, I think. I'm gonna maybe grab some DSP because I didn't emboss this one. It looks weird. I could emboss it, I guess, but why don't I take a little piece of this paper and I'll put it on the binding portion. So that'll be 3/4 of an inch. See, you're getting the whole creative process. We'll see if I love the card. Sometimes I go through all the effort and then in the end I'm like, I'm not sure I love it. But we'll find out. Okay. But the key is to not be afraid. Don't be afraid. So this whole section I think is, let's try 4 inches. Okay, so I did 3/4 of an inch by 4 inch. And then this part is 4 inches by 4 1/4 inches. Okay, it's looking good so far. I'm feeling good. Okay. What I'm going to do is I am going to adhere this portion so that we've got our bookbinding part. We can actually use the Seal Plus adhesive, which is pretty strong. So we can seal that up. Okay, so that we've got that bookbinding portion. I'm going to adhere this, and then we're going to add like a little twist. I learned this from my friend Leanne Greff on the cruise. She showed me her card. Okay. Oh, I shouldn't have. Okay, I wanted to show you something cool. Let me see. The Seal Plus adhesive is really. What I wanted to do is put a score line here. Let's see whether I can do it. I should not have glued this down. But let's imagine I didn't glue it down. Let's see whether I can yank it open. The Seal Plus is so strong. If I had just used a different adhesive, I wouldn't have. But I wanted to stick it down really well. But before I do, hang on. Let's see whether we can get it. Okay, nobody's going to see this part anyway. But what I want to do is create a score line from the bottom to that top corner. Okay, so let's see whether I can do that. Okay, so let's see. Seal that back up. And then we can fold on the score line. Okay, and what it's going to do is it's going to create a bookbinding that is also like a little easel. Okay. Okay, so when we're adhering this on, we're only going to put adhesive on this side, not on the top portion. Okay. But we're going to line it up. Okay, and so we just need, okay, you guys tracking with me? So we just need something here to kind of keep this easel up. So a really easy thing to do, okay, is maybe we should put a white piece inside so that you can write your message. Ooh, this spontaneous stamping. How are you guys feeling about it? It's wild and crazy, right? Wild and crazy, I say. Okay. But I hope this encourages you to know that you don't have to be perfect when you're crafting. to me, it's a form of play, to be able to explore, to be able to try new things. Okay, so I'm cutting this the same as the balmy blue piece, okay, just so that people can write their message inside. And then we're going to pop it up like this. Okay, so let's, okay, I'm not going to glue it down yet because it depends what I stamp. So let's just keep thinking. We've got our little shop here. So, and then I think, what would be a good sentiment? Let's see. Any of these are nice. So let's just pick one. And I like let's get together because this kind of looks like a little cafe or a little, so we can do let's get together. So let's look for that. There we go. And we may as well stick with the Misty Moonlight since we've got the Misty Moonlight. Jan says I'm funny. I love that. I do feel funny. Who knows what's happening? We're just being wild and crazy. Okay. And then we'll just take, so guys, this is what stamping is about. It's about playing. So I really encourage you to, okay, I don't know how wide this is. Let's start with 1/2 inch. Oh no, that looks too small. 3/4 of an inch. See, don't panic. If you don't like the size, just cut another piece. We're not dealing with gold here, my friends. Okay. I'm not really loving the white. Let's try Calypso Coral. Calypso Coral. Maybe that would work better. White just looks so stark. We'll decide. We'll decide. We'll play with it and decide. See, sometimes I'll just cut both and then I can compare. So I'm going to cut it 3/4 of an inch. Okay. Because I could use the white and sponge it so that it doesn't look so drastically stark. Or I could do the sentiment like this, right? Let's see what we got. Let's stamp it with the Misty Moonlight. Hello, Misty Moonlight. Our wonderful Misty Moonlight. Where are you? Why aren't you here? Sorry, I talk to my stamps all the time. Is this it? No. I obviously can't see where Misty Moonlight is. I'm pretty sure I replaced all my new stamp pads. I could be blind. Okay. Oh, here it is. It's brand new. It doesn't have a label on it. That's why I couldn't find it. This is spontaneous stamping. I don't know whether it's fun for you. Maybe you're like Genevieve, has no idea what she's doing. But it's fun for me because I'm using all my new stuff. Okay, so Misty Moonlight is one of the cardstock colors that you will receive. Oh, by the way, Jan, I saw your name pop up. Your envelope has been sitting on my desk forever because your envelope with the new catalog, because I kept thinking, Jan lives so close. I'll just drop it off. But obviously, ooh, a little bit moist there. Let's move that around. Okay. Ta-da. Let's stamp. Let's see how it goes. I think I'm liking the Calypso Coral a little bit better. Okay. Okay. There we go. Oh, see? Calypso Coral's definitely better. Definitely better. Okay. We're feeling good. I'm feeling good. Let's stick this baby down. So I just want to make sure I've got the right size. Might be fun to put this on an angle. Okay. Right? Maybe we can have this overhang a little bit. Or do we would not want it to overhang? Do we want this on top? No, we want it behind. Okay. Okay. Looking good. I'm feeling happy. Let's see what we can have. get it going here. And put some dimensionals because you can never go wrong with dimensionals. So if you're looking to bump your order up, that's the easiest thing to add on because more the merrier with dimensionals. Yes, see the Calypso adds something. I was going to do it in white, but I'm so glad I didn't. Okay. And I feel like we need a gem or something, but let's get together. Do we want to put anything on the inside? Let's get together. I think we could just, we'll just leave it blank. Maybe I can. Okay, so no, we still have to find a way to make this easel stand up. Okay, so, okay, I'm feeling an intense need to, this is like too stark. I'm feeling an intense need to do a little spongy here. So let's grab our balmy blue and do a little sponging. Just getting off the old color. Let's sponge. Okay, so that it doesn't look quite so stark. Okay, so I'm using the blending brushes, which are a great tool. Okay, there we go. Okay, look at how that adds. Okay, now I'm feeling better. That was just too stark. That was scary. Okay, that's better. Can you tell I'm happy? Okay, and then we just need a way to make it stick up. How's Genevieve going to make it stick up? We are going to look for the Petal Park punch. Love this punch. And we are going to pop up some flowers. Let's do some flowers, my friends. Let's grab the Calypso Coral again. And we'll, this Petal Park punch. I'm just going to pop out the 3 petals. So I didn't even use the coordinating stamp set. And I'm just going to grab my bone folder and I'm just going to kind of make these petals crumple it up, break up the fibers a little bit. Okay. We're just kind of trying to break up the fibers a bit, and then we'll stack them up with glue dots. And our card is almost done. If I had more time, I would, and that's the thing, you can fuss and adjust. Okay, those of you who live anywhere in the GTA, I think I've kind of forgotten this month to remind everybody that the Lunch, Laugh, and Craft is still on for June. So the second Tuesday of the month, I like to do a little class at the local Swiss Chalet in Markham. Invite a friend. We make 3 cards. I'm hoping to do some masculine cards because we're getting close to Father's Day. But we'll see how my mojo flows. And you'll enjoy lunch at the Swiss Chalet. You'll get to make 3 cards and get a nice outing. Okay, there's our little flower. Okay, and then that is what we're going to do. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, so let's stick this down. My spontaneous stamping resulted in something that makes me happy today. I was a little nervous. I'm like, who knows what'll happen when Genevieve does spontaneous stamping. Okay. Okay, and so our flower is going to be what holds this up. So I would use a dimensional here because we need a little bit of height so that there's a way for the easel to connect. Okay, are you guys seeing what we made today? Okay, and then we got to put gems. I don't know what kind of gems we will use. So here are the glossy dots assortment. Maybe we can do something fun with that. There's these kind of blue ones. It's not really balmy blue, but it's close, right? These things are like candy. I love these babies. Ta-da! Okay, I'll hold it up for you guys. Tell me what you think in the comments about my spontaneous stamping. I didn't know what I was going to make at the beginning. So, but now I've shown you guys. Now you guys know how to make a bookbinding card. Okay, that is also an easel. Okay, and you got to see the Let's Go Shopping bundle in action. And hopefully that gets you inspired about how you can use your things to play. And if you want to kind of be inspired and be in community to create with me, make sure to become a member and register to become a member. Okay, so that is my spontaneous stamping for today. I've told you about my shopping specials that are going on. So you're going to want to make sure that you take advantage of the shopping specials before the end of the month. Tomorrow is the end of the month, my friends. And as well, thank you for your support, you kind people. If I had had more time, but I literally just came back from Europe on Sunday night, so I didn't have time to design. But I'm really happy with what I came up with. And maybe one of you lucky people, because I do like to give thank you cards to people who order. Maybe somebody will get this card in the mail. Okay, so I told you about the ordering specials. I told you about Lunch, Laugh, and Craft class. All my important links are at the link tree, but let me give you a sneak peek of the Jen and Jen Stamp Camp. So if you haven't registered for this virtual stamp camp, you should. Here's a couple sneak peeks of the cards that we'll be doing. We'll be using the Beautiful Balloons bundle and that whole suite actually. And as part of your registration fee, you will get a goodie bag that has paper, acetate, ribbon, gems. It's an awesome goodie bag. So you're going to want to be a part of that. And then the Circle Sayings add-on class, you can add it on as part of the stamp camp, or you can take it as a standalone. And I don't have the samples yet, but let me see whether I can share a little sneak peek of the Just Your Type class. Let's see. It's always hard to figure out how to share. So here's Jennifer's doing a Just My Type class. And I think there should be a way to share my screen so that you can see the, let's see. Here we go. Okay, so there's a little sneak peek of the cards that will make it Just My Type class. So class registration deadline is the 1st of the month. So whether you're interested in the Just My Type class, whether you're interested in, or whether you're interested in the Stamp Camp or the Circle Sayings class or Lunch, Laugh, and Craft, make sure to register ASAP. Okay, it's a great way to be inspired. And then don't forget, the chance to be a founding member of my membership ends June the 1st. So you need to subscribe by June the 1st. Okay, so I think that's everything. Whoa, it was a long live today, but hopefully you feel inspired to craft. Hopefully you saw some of this new product. And I will be back next week with a whole new product of the month to showcase all month long. Okay, so remember, when I do send the classes in the mail, if you place your order a minimum $60, the free class in the mail, I pre-cut everything for you. So I already know probably next month I'll be focusing on those new nested essential dies. I'll be pre-cutting them so that they'll already be pre-cut in your class packet. So you don't have to have those dies to make the cards. Okay, thank you. It's great to be back. And thank you for joining me. If I forgot anything, just stay in tune with me on my Facebook page and in my email newsletter list, because you'll get all the news. Have a great day. Bye, everyone.